But as I don't see people flocking real quickly to the stream, I'm going to take my time. All right, my dears. Oh, hi, mates! It's time for Cooking with the Crew. I'm CAT MCKENNA, and I'm here today to make some chocolate peanut butter cupcakes. Because if there's any better pair out there than chocolate and peanut butter, I'd like to hear about it. No, I really would. You're going to put it in the chat for me, eh? But I also want you to agree with me that chocolate and peanut butter is quite the best. It's hard to do better. Peanut butter and jelly? Don't know. That's pretty good too. Anyway, I have a vast selection of baked goods, products with which to use, and mostly I'm going to use what's here in this bucket. Because again, I got my my food prepackaged and dropped off for me, so ain't I a stinker and ain't I lucky. But most of it's here and prepackaged to make it easy for me to share with you as we do some cooking with the crew. So I've taken over Mercy's galley again. I'm super glad that we're going to be doing some baking here today, because I think the last person who was in the galley cooked up some garlic broccoli, and it's time to get that whiff out of here. So we'll do that. It'll be fun. It'll smell like sweets soon enough. And I'm really excited to go. So let's do this here and switch over to the main screen so that when you join in, you can chat with me, because I need you to keep me company here while I do a bit of baking, yeah? There we are, cooking with the crew. Here we are in the galley. And let's see what we're doing here. So we've preheated the oven for 350 degrees, which is standard baking temperature. So there you have that. And there's a rack in the center. And my recipe, being that it all fits in this bucket, it makes six wee little cupcakes, which is just plenty, as you know, we've all been trapped indoors on our enforced shore leave, and the last thing we need is, you know, 100 treats. I don't know, I'd eat them. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is one of the easy bits, which is just to take our paper liners, cupcake liners here, easy peasy. Now it makes me want to make muffins as well. Maybe I'll do that with the other trays that I have. Make a bunch of muffins. We'll see how far we get. Who knows? I got all kinds of things I could make. Tonight, cupcakes. So 6 of these wee suckers. And I don't know if any of you have ever tried to make cupcakes or muffins with wee papers without also greasing them up. But I'm not going to make that mistake again. So as soon as I got these wrappers all settled, we'll give them a bit of a spritz. I remember last time I came on and did some baking, we used a little bit of cheater spray for that as well. Just because I don't like it when my pastries get stuck to the sides of their pans and papers and all that nonsense. So there we are. We're all papered. Not gonna product placement anything here for you. So beep, 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 beep. I also don't want to overdo it, because that's also the last thing you need, is to add extra anything into your baking. Changes the chemistry, changes the baking. All good. Oh, as I now have a hand, it's a little bit full of grease. I've forgotten my second most important accessory for the evening. Because let's be honest, the first is right here, and I should make myself a drink because I'm a pirate, and I need a little something to wet me whistle. I think that was what I was trying to say. So, hey, mage hand. Let's see. I wish I had a mage hand. I believe Rock and Doc can provide me with that. All right. So yes, my second most important accessory would be my apron that I got just the day after I did my very first Cooking with the Crew stream. So let me run off right here. Grab it. Voila! How fancy is this, dear friends? I get my very own ship. I mean, that's only going to ever happen on an apron, so might as well live it up here in my fancy apron. Oh, yeah. I like it. All right, how do I look? I look like a treasure map, even though there's a ship on me. It's just a good color. I like it. All right, now I can well, just adjust a bit, I suppose, because. All right. Woo! But now I can get rid of some of the grease I had on my hands. All right, everyone, you're missing out. Come on. All right, so now we've got a couple of greased up little cup holes. So we'll take these over here and come back to that once we got some batter. All right, so for this, we have to set aside 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. So it's half a stick. I got a whole stick here. I'll save the rest for later. We'll give it a good chop down the middle. There we are. Now we're supposed to set this out to get a bit warmer before we mess with it. It's been out for a while, but it'll be nicer if it was a bit more soft. And also, we got this time I have all the proper ingredients, and they sent me my mascarpone. So this is also to be set out to the side to warm up a bit before we mix it in with the rest of the ingredients. But I think because we're putting a bit of cheese in it, it's going to make a real nice, creamy, it's probably for the peanut butter, for the frosting, honestly. But we'll find out. I should maybe also grab an egg. An egg. I should get an egg out of there. Here we go. Oh, wow. Something in me mug. I don't know. Woo! Something else going in my mug right now is ice. Ice. Yes. Oh. Whatever fabulous beverage just appeared in my mug, it's really good. It's just really strong. Woo! Yeah. So good for baking. All right, mascarpone hanging out over here with my little half stick of butter. Boom. All right. Set aside. Oh, I'm going to set them right out in a medium bowl. So I'm going to take them out of their packaging. Loud noises. So here we have nice sticky butter I can rub on the front of my stinking apron now, because I'm never going to get this out of here without getting all buttered up. At least it's only me trying to butter me up. Ha 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 ha. All right, see? I knew I'd get all gross. Self-inflicted grease problem. And here's the mascarpone, which is actually the cold bit. So maybe the butter will warm up the mascarpone. And hopefully the mascarpone won't cool down the butter so much. Too much. Whew. Oh yeah, whatever's in my magic mug is going to go straight to my head. I'm not sad. I have no idea what it is. That's just something that happens on the folly and thereabouts. You can just leave your mug around and it gets filled up with tasty goodness. I don't suggest doing that at parties, but on this folly it's generally safe and sometimes delicious, like this evening. I want to lick this, but I don't think mascarpone tastes like cheese or sweets. I think it just tastes like Crisco, so I'm not going to do it. Just going to do a quick rinse. So I hope you're all well this evening. I'm glad you're here. I like baking. I like doing cupcakes and cookies and all that. And we made bread last time, and we made an eggnog loaf. And then we made the very flat chocolate cookies. There are still pictures over on our Discord if you want to go check those out. And I also made my very favorite thing was the apple crisp cake, which was just out of this world good. So today, chocolate peanut butter cupcakes. So we've got chocolate cupcakes with peanut butter frosting. I'm going to put some peanuts on top. In fact, I believe the next step is to take the peanuts and smash them all up, which I suddenly wish I had my sword here. Well, I've got some other things. But, you know, I get to do some smashing, which is my favorite. Let's see. Here's the bowl with things that are getting to room temperature. Coarsely chopped salted peanuts. Well, we're not doing that. Because a friend of mine once taught me the trick about smashing it up, so I'm going to use the back end of this knife. And we're going to mash the crap out of these peanuts and hope I don't break the bag, as there's already a hole in it. And I'm going to smash them up pretty good because I think I like little tiny peanuts if I'm going to put them on as a garnish at the end. This is taking quite longer than I expected though, so. And also flying out at me, maybe also as expected. To find the hole that pre-existed in this bag and make sure I'm not just exploding out of it. But these are little treats escaping from the bag, just for me. All right, well, I have now annihilated the bag, so I'm not sure they're going to get any. Oh, this side of the bag is quite smashed up, almost to powder. In fact, I'm going to take it away from the fairy box here. And the other side looks pretty good too, so I'd say that's quite smashy. So we've made the last piece that we need for the cupcakes, which aren't even mixed up yet. They're still powdered up in a bag. But we did the last step, which is to make the peanut garnish. Okay, so here we go. Put this in here because it's really dirty. All right, in another medium bowl. Oh no, all right, well, good thing I've got another medium bowl. Goodness, that was a struggle. Medium bowl, it's different. It's a more differenter bowl. All right, whisk to combine. Chocolate cake mix, easily pre-packaged, hurrah. 1 large egg, half of my chocolate chips, some water, oil, and salt. Make sure you have my oil and my egg. I did say 1 egg, yeah? I think I did. Oh, hi, Mercy! I promise I'm taking care of the galley. I might cover it in flour again, but I think I've got even more pre-packaged ingredients than last time. Who do we got here? Oh, that's Devlin, Captain. All right. You know what's nice about having extra cupcake trays laying around is that when you have an egg that's about to go into this medium bowl here, and you don't want it to roll off the counter and onto the floor and make a mess in the galley, you just place it right in one of the empty holes. That egg's not going anywhere, is it? It's not, let me tell you. I heard Storytime with Doc's theme song playing behind me. It was real weird. All right, there's our chocolate mix. Chocolate mix. So cheating, I love it. So if this looks good to you, I'll tell you once more that I do get my recipes, at least the ones I've done so far, maybe not the ones I'll do forever here on the Cooking with the Crew, but the ones I've made on stream so far all came from the meal service called Dinnerly, and they ship my food to me once a week, and sometimes they send me treats. So these treats, I've been waiting to make these treats for weeks because I wanted to do it with you, my friends. All right, so chocolate mix, 1 large egg. Technically it's an extra large. I really don't buy anything other than extra large because I really like breakfast. And an extra large egg makes a much bigger piece of omelet or fried egg or whatever, so. Rinsey, rinsey. All right, half the chocolate chips. I don't want to put more than half the chocolate chips because I have a feeling the others are going to like a ganache place later, which, all right, so half the chips, about half the bag. That looks pretty good. All right, we'll call that half. All right, what else? Water, I said. 1/3 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of oil. We can do that. As long as I'm paying attention here, we can do that. 1/3 cup water. Well, I made about 1/4, so let's try that again. And that about did it. 1/3 cup water. There we have it. Might need that later. And 2 tablespoons of oil. Brand new oil, which means I'm going to spill it everywhere. Be careful, Cat. I mean, this is baking where to a point you can just toss stuff in there. Because again, trying not to mess up the chemistry of the thing. especially with oil, because that's what will make them fluffy or greasy or fudgy. It's usually based on the oil content and the egg content, of course. All right, and a pinch of salt. Now, as far as a pinch of salt goes, I complained on my last broadcast that I had no idea how much a pinch was, and while I'm a really good baker, I rely on being a really good baker by the fact that baking instructions most often tell you exactly what size of thing, what amount of thing to put in. So, Dakar, my dear mate Dakar, sent me a new set of spoons. They're the tiniest spoons I ever did see, but each of these is labeled special. This is a tad, a dash, a pinch, which I'll hold on to as that's what I need, a smidge, and the very wee tiniest thing, a drop, which is, yeah, really small. They are very cute! I'm telling you. Alright, so my pinch, put in a pinch of salt. If I can find my actual salt, we'll do that way. Because I don't like waiting for it to come out of the salt shaker. So we'll have our big salt, and we'll take a wee little pinch out of the big salt. So, pinch of salt. I'm just glad I get to use the pinch of salt spoon, really. But did I do it? Because it's stuck. Well, now I have to pour a new one. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way and pour it into the sink. Yeah, that worked. The tiny spoons. Double-edged sword, honestly. Alright. There we have it. Salt. Whisk to combine. Oh, I love my whisk. Alright, well I'll tell you a secret. This is my fancy whisk. I believe it's just aluminum, but it's silicone on the end, which I love because my old one went and rusted through, which is why I'd buy a new one to begin with. So I bought this fancy silicone one. And I just got a message in a bottle from me mum, who purchased her beau a brand new set of whisks. And they've got rainbow silicone on the end, and I'm wildly jealous. So, Dakar, do not mail me rainbow whisks. I do have this fine fancy whisk, which does nicely, but I'm jealous, and I want a rainbow one. So when this breaks, I mean, if it ever breaks, if anything ever happened to it, I might get a rainbow one. You know, maybe. Alright, so we're going to whisk my egg and my chocolate and my chocolate chips and my pinch of salt all together here. And they immediately are going to go right in the cupcake tin because, as I was saying, this week's recipe was super cheaty. I got a whole bag of chocolate cake mix, which means it's all the things I needed already put together. Which means what's really going to take the longest time is to make the frosting and the ganache. All right. I think that was mascarpone on the outside of that because it just tasted like a big pinky full of Crisco. Yeah, let's not do that again. With an aftertaste of cheese because it is mascarpone after all. You have a rainbow whisk! Now I'm jealous again. All the gents have the fancy rainbow whisks. I'm gonna have to have a drink to make myself feel better. It's curdling. It still tastes good. It might be curdling. I don't know. It's still really good. I don't care. It doesn't taste like curdling, so there you have it. Yummy. All right. Here's my little cupcake tin back. And it does have a raw egg in it. I know you're not supposed to do that. I did it anyway. So there. Alright, that's mixed up pretty good. Told me it only makes 6. So maybe that is the drawback, you see, to getting somebody to send you your food, is they get to dictate how much food you get. I want slightly more than this. But again, 6 is a good number, a good healthy number for a lonely quarantine. Make and eat all your own cupcakes, mates. That's endorsed by CAT MCKENNA. Make and eat all your own cupcakes. You know, especially if you only get 6. I said 6! Just in case you were wondering. Stop looking at me, Swan. Alright. I could have made 7. I'm about ready to lick this bowl, even with all the egg in it. Evenly spoon batter into prepared cupcake tin. It doesn't say only halfway or anything, so when it gets real big and overflows, that's gonna be my fault. But, you know, maybe they'll just be more delicious everywhere across my oven. But I don't like wasting it, so here we go. There is chocolate everywhere now. I'm really reasonably good about filling up my cupcake containers and not my entire countertop, but the pan itself may be a little chocolated. Oh! This is a problem! It's easier if it's on my hand! I'm really sad now. Okay. It's still yummy. Salty. Yummy. All right, what's going on here without me? It is pretty sweet. 7 is a stupid number for cupcakes, but I could have made 7. If they're like going to rise, I was going to say if they're like muffins, but if they're going to rise, this might be a problem. But if they only rise a wee bit, they're going to be perfect. So I used up everything because that's the way I like to do it. But I could have done 7, but I don't know where I would have baked it. I have this perfect size little half-dozen tray. Still eating the chocolate all over the tray. Test cupcake. I mean, I suppose I could try to fill just a cupcake. Never mind. We're going to do 6. That's what I'm saying. All right. So we've done that. Bake cupcakes on center oven rack until a toothpick I don't have inserted into the center comes out clean. So for 18 to 20 minutes, we're going to put these puppies in here, which means I'm going to set it for 19 minutes because who wouldn't do that? That's how this works, right? Yeah. All right. Center rack. Look center to me. We're going to turn the lights on so we can see. Can you see the... Oh, good. You can see. Yay. So timer up here because it's easier and because it's definitely not anachronistic. So, all right, I believe now it's time to work on... Sword works too. I wanted to use the sword to crack the peanuts. All right. I didn't. I used the knife. Not even a fun knife. All right, so we're baking. Next is frosting. So, with this bowl full of softening up mascarpone and butter, I am supposed to put all of my peanut butter, also easily pre-packaged and pre-portioned out. I'm getting away with this. I'm going to be done here in just 20 minutes. It's great. So we'll see. We're putting all of this into the bowl with the softened butter and the mascarpone. Then whisk vigorously. Oh yeah, that's not happening. We're going to use the funky anachronistic mixer for that because I'm lazy. All right. The first thing I got to do is put this peanut butter in here. If I could get into it, that would be grand. We're using the scissors. We're using the blade, folks, because I cannot. Peanut butter and co. Very nice. All right, this isn't quite real peanut butter, just in case you're wondering, I mean. And if you were worried, see, I'm trying to speak. It's all coming out, but in different order. It's a peanut butter spread and contains 90% peanuts. You could tell me what the other 10% would be. That would be nice. But meanwhile, I'll put the spread in here as that's what I was given. And I don't think I actually have a jar of peanut butter right now, so. Oh, come on. It's real hard. It shouldn't be this hard. It's peanut butter. If it were crunchy, maybe, but it's not. It's supposedly smooth. It's funny. It's moonlighting. It got mailed to me from the meal service company, but on the back it says for recipes, coupons, and more. Visit ilovepeanutbutter.com. No lie. Go ahead. Come back before you go, though. Or come back after you go. Or go there later. ilovepeanutbutter.com. I do love peanut butter. That's why I'm licking the trash. All right. Here we go. all of the peanut butter to the bowl with the butter and the mascarpone. Whisk vigorously until smooth and fluffy. Vigorous whisking. Maybe. Ah! It's low, but it seems so high. One-handed. You know, if I could do that one-handed, I bet I could also... Oh, aye. That's good. Where's the grog, you ask? Well, I just found it. I'd love to tell you what's in my grog. I have no idea. Magically appeared in front of me. It's right good, though. It might be curdling, but I think it's because there's sweets and dairies. Sweets? Citrus and dairies is what I was going for. I mean, I'm keeping my beaters in the batter while I'm whisking vigorously. I'm not doing that with my sword, though. I could, but again, I would like this to make a nice, tasty frosting and not have it be either steel or blood flavored in any way. I feel like that would be wrong. Now, as much as I clean my sword, you can never tell what the remnants will be. And I didn't say blood at all. What are you talking about? Shh, shh. Alright, so that's pretty smooth. I did say 1 to 2 minutes, but I don't... That's smooth and fluffy. Smooth and fluffy! It's so smooth and fluffy I could die! Alright. Then, we're adding confectioner sugar. Pre-packaged like a cheater like I am right now, just like this. This is where my blades are, so there you go. Slice, slice, slice. And we're going to add the confectioner sugar and, yet again, a pinch of salt. And then we're going to whisk those together as well. And then it says to spread on the cupcakes, so we'll see. We'll see. I think there's one more step, so... Besides, still another 14 minutes before they're done, so... Wow, and look at that, it's 7:30. What am I going to do for the rest of this 2 hours? I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've got garlic broccoli I can make. At least it smells like maybe I could make garlic broccoli. I could just sit here and drink my grog and talk with you, mates, which would be lovely. But, oh my! Who could that be? Hello? Oh my goodness! Ahoy, Captain Devlin!
I just came from the upper deck. I keep hearing words like mix, pre-packaged. Are you not making fresh cupcakes for these nice people?
Well, I mean, I'm using real pinches and stuff now.
You know what you use for a pinch? These.
Oh, like this?
Stop that.
Well, everyone, look! It's Captain Devlin's arrived!
Aye.
To berate me for using my mix. Alright, well.
Aye, we're going to finish these up and then we'll do it proper.
You mean I got to do it all over again?
No hair.
For me?
Not for you. I took this off a French consignment ship. It must be French. It says Ferrero Rocher.
Isn't that Italian?
Aye. I don't speak the Frenchy talk. But we're going to be putting those in a muffin.
Ooh!
Cupcake or whatever the hell you call these things.
Oh yeah, but wait a minute. Mine is not hazelnut. Mine's peanut butter and chocolate.
Well, we'll finish yours, and then we'll do mine, and then we'll see which is better.
Peanuts versus hazelnut. You heard it here first.
I think we know who's going to win this one.
Alright, I forgot my pinch. Hold on, I got to do a pinch of salt. You interrupted my pinch.
I'll give you a bloody pinch.
I'll give you another pinch. Alright. I'm going to do this over the sink, though, and not over the frosting, or it'll be salted frosting for everyone. And then your cupcakes will win.
Unless it's caramel, I wouldn't do that.
A pinch and a half, even. So, what happens when you leave your mug around? Do you end up with magical booze?
I don't know. This funny glass appeared.
Oh, that one. So did mine. Do you have any idea what's in it?
I don't know. I'd have to taste it.
Come have some. It's not bad. I don't know what's in it. I know you're real good at this.
I am.
You could just taste a beverage and know exactly what's in it.
It's a bit. You have a very short camera.
We can fix that.
Let's see.
You're taller than I am. I'm center screen.
Taste a bit of coconut.
I do that.
Bit of spices.
Yeah. It's fruity in some way, ain't it?
No, I think it's just the Coco Loco and the Kraken.
Ah, Kraken. That's the spice for
And a
sure.
bit of ice.
Oh, well, I put the ice in. It was really strong. Needed to melt a bit in it. You know, I'm a little worried about this.
Mm-hmm. What have you done now?
It said to add the peanut butter to the mascarpone and the butter and mix it all up. And then add the powdered sugar, which hopefully I was supposed to add all of that powdered sugar. And then whisk it with the salt until combined, and then spread frosting on the cupcakes. But this doesn't look like frosting yet. It just looks like powder in a bowl.
Well, hopefully when it mixes together it will be less powder.
I hope so. I'm a little worried. I don't trust the baking all the time. I don't trust the process. I should, because baking is a science. And I trust science.
I'm more of a sea artist, so I prefer to cook.
Well, you know, flying spaghetti monster and all, I trust the science.
Hey,
Hey, it's working! It's
that.
turning to frosting after all! It smells really good, actually. It smells quite peanut buttery. And since there's that much sugar in it and that much peanut butter, I know this is going to be good. It might be prize winning, although I couldn't bloody tell you who had the actual recipe. I can't give it to you because, yeah, it's proprietary to somebody.
Oh, I'm sure.
Somebody. Oh, look, it's done. I won't spray it on the galley on the walls, I promise. Oh, now those look yummy, but you know the first thing you got to do before you lick the batter, right, mates?
Clean up so Mercy don't kill you with her spoon.
Unplug the bloody blender.
Better rule.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm gonna have to wash those now before we use them again.
I think that's probably wise.
That's really good. I'm not sad about it. Alright. So, the last step is spread frosting on cupcakes.
You might need them first.
Yes, they are 8 minutes from being done. 8 and 3/4 minutes from being done. Muffins are just cupcakes without frosting. If I just made the cupcakes themselves and didn't bother with the peanut butter frosting, we could have chocolate muffins. They even have they've even got chocolate chips in them. You ever have them chocolate chip muffins from the Costco? That's a childhood memory right there. Alright, well. Alright, so this grog is quite good. I'm very pleased with it, but I'm starting to feel the effects right away. That's going to use to spread. Wipe off my... I'm almost ready to go.
I see that.
I think there's one step left. So, I'm going to make a ganache, which basically I'm going to take the rest of my chocolate chips and melt them over the stove, and then just melt it, and all ingredients are combined. There ain't nothing left. It's just...
Do you mix the ganache with the...
1 tablespoon of water. So 1 chocolate chips, 1 tablespoon of water, and then smooth it out, and then we're going to drizzle it over the top, and then top it with the lovely chopped peanuts that I smashed up. So we'll do that later.
You better left some bowls for me.
I will have to wash one for you, probably, mate. But I'm good. I'm ready.
All right.
Look, how many do you make? Do you make 6 or 7 cupcakes?
12.
You're going to go like that and start out beating with me. All right, I see how it is.
Captain.
Which one do you like better?
Oh, that one.
All right, there you go. That's for you, Captain. You may adjust the camera height as well you see fit. Because, you know, it's going to ultimately come down to you.
All right.
I'm a real good assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get this out of your way. Unless you'd like to pull something up here or bring something else here.
No.
Oh, hey, all right, fine then. Get this out of the way.
Alright.
I'll probably wait to do the ganache till like the last thing.
Aye, that can go on.
Melted all over the place.
Alright, now.
What do you need? I'm here for you, Captain.
I don't know. I think this is the first time I've actually been in the galley with the lights on.
Oh, the lights on? What's that supposed to mean?
Let's see.
What do you need?
I need some measuring cups.
Alright, measure. There's one right there, which I left out for you. Right there. Oh, that's a little wee little cabinet no one can see.
Alright. Alright, we're going to need a couple of mixing bowls.
Alright, do you know how many exactly? So I know if I need to wash that or not.
Hi, Dakar. How many is a couple?
Well, I also have like...
He's the scientifically minded.
I have this really big one, and I have this littler one.
I need one for the wet ingredients and one for the dry ingredients.
And a really other... Well, you're making 12, right?
Aye.
You can have this one.
Start with that.
Yeah.
Now, give me the little one, too.
And the little one.
There we are.
Aye, aye.
Now, you always want to keep your wet products and your dry products separate until you're ready to combine them. Now, here we go.
Wet products. Dry products. I'm combining them. Well, what's your first bit? I mean, it's obviously flour, but how much?
1 cup.
1 cup. I'm going to be tidying up here in front of Devlin while he cooks because I'm rude, but also because I assume maybe he'll need this whisk, which is covered in chocolate. And he can't have any of my chocolate. He's got to make his own.
Right.
I'm talking about you like you're not here.
I've noticed that.
He can't have it. I'm talking about you like I'm David Attenborough. Nature special.
You know the funny thing about David Attenborough?
What's that?
They've not found a breeding pair for him.
Aw, I thought you were going to go, there's nothing funny about David Attenborough.
No, it's terrible. Once he's gone, there'll be no more David Attenboroughs. And really, I find that sad.
I find it sad. You saw my sad face.
I saw something. Alright, so I need the flour, the sugar.
Alright, now you're going to have your choice of any size bowl in the kitchen except for the one that my frosting's in. But it's the same size as this yellow one, what I'm doing up for you right now. And I'll get out of the way. He's the chef now. Is the baker still a chef? Or are they just a cook?
That depends on how much you pay him.
Mercy. Is a baker a chef? Or is a chef a cook? I don't know what I'm saying.
Alright.
Oh, look at that polish to it. Plasticky shine. You have to say what you're doing.
I'm sorry. I figured they could really see what I'm doing.
Yeah, but not how much.
Alright.
Like, teach them. Go on. You can do it. You're
All
the
right.
captain. You can do anything. do you need an apron?
I'm good.
I'll probably get it all over me no matter what,
All
even
right.
though you're cooking, so.
I put 1 cup of all-purpose flour in with 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Now I'm going to find me a teaspoon.
It's on hand.
No, it's not. I've got 2 hands right here. They're both empty.
Oh, well, it's near to hand.
Alright. 1 teaspoon of the baking powder.
Oh, you know what just happened in here since I put my chocolate chips into this pan
What'd you do?
to start melting them? It now smells like a Ben & Jerry's in here. Just saying. You ever been to Ben & Jerry's? They have a nice flat. And also they're pirates, so they like ice cream.
Everyone likes ice cream.
Especially pirates.
Pirates love ice cream.
Pirates love ice cream.
Maybe we should make ice cream one day.
We've got to invite Ben & Jerry over. From their nice flat that smells like chocolate chips.
Sure, it smells like a number of things.
Well, you know.
Alright, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Here.
Did you find the 1/2 teaspoon though?
Hi.
Excellent. As prepared.
It was right next to a teaspoon.
Right, as prepared. Told you. Ow. Sometimes violence in the galley. I'm staying clear of it. I'm not dishing it out.
Alright. Now, 1/2 cup of cocoa powder.
Ooh. See, this is the part that's going to make everything smell like chocolate now, yeah?
1/2 cup. Oi.
Oh yeah.
That's the good thing about dry ingredients. You can use the same measuring thing unless they can't be mixed.
Right.
Because they're all going in the same bowl anyway.
My least favorite thing is when the recipe calls for you to use, say, your tablespoon to put oil or water in something first off, right away, first thing. And then it says, and then add a tablespoon of sugar or flour. And then suddenly it's all stuck to the dang thing. And you have to rinse it and dry it real good. It's lame. Oh yeah.
Right.
Mercy, I can't promise you that Devlin is not powdering up the galley. Only speak for myself. I'm keeping it so tidy. So tidy.
We all know who we're going to blame anyway.
Ain't that the way it is? Just, it is. It is. That's the way it is. Oh, there's like 30 seconds left before my cupcakes are done. What did I think I was going to do with this 2 hours without you, Devlin?
Well, it's a good thing I was around.
It's a good thing. How lucky. It was just walking by with all these supplies to make hazelnut muffins or cupcakes.
Wandering by nothing. I ran from the upper deck.
That's right, because you heard me whining.
I didn't say it, but I ain't denying it.
10 seconds. 10 seconds, and I'm going to frost these suckers and put some ganache on them.
All right.
What next? How can I help you? Woo!
I think you can help yourself.
I can for a moment.
All right, while she's doing that, I'm going to whisk.
You're going to whisk right off the screen, eh, mate?
Oh, no, I'm just trying not to block you.
Well, mine's not exciting. I mean, it looks real nice, though, when I get them out.
Ooh, isn't it fascinating? I'm putting powders together.
Ah, I can't get it. I wish I had bloody heat-proof hands, because this is just lousy. This is a nightmare.
My grandmother had fireproof hands.
Oh?
Oh, she'd reach right into the oven, or she'd put a lobster right in the pot. She didn't care. Didn't bother her the least. I think it surprised the lobster more than anything else. But we always said she had nice asbestos hands.
Well, I wish I had that, because even though I've got these aluminum pans, they're still not cool quite enough to just reach in and grab it. So.
All right, let's see.
I want to know what these emotes were supposed to be. Because it says crema, and then a weird face, and then you failed at emotes. That was supposed to be 2 emotes. But
It's French. It ain't supposed to make sense.
I want to know what they are.
All right, let's see. Well, Now, let's see. Now we do the wet ingredients. So I'm going to wipe this. See, you do the dry ingredients, cleanup's much easier.
Crema.
All right, now. All right, 3/4 cups of vegetable oil.
Oh yeah, that's way more than I used. I think I did only use about 1 tablespoon to make my entire cupcakes. So you may have an even nicer, smoother cupcake coming to you. That's a lot of oil.
I thought so too, but that's what it says.
I mean, I believe it. I'm helping.
Okay, vegetable oil. 1 egg.
I can egg you, Captain. See, I don't even think you can turn that into anything naughty, so here you go, I'm egging you. Doesn't mean throwing it either this time.
Right, she's egging me on.
Usually.
All right. Now.
I think I just stepped in that egg.
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk. We may have run out of buttermilk.
What, have you turned it all into butter?
Well, you know, that's what you're supposed to do with it, I thought, but we...
Don't worry. There's a substitute. Luckily, if you need a cup of buttermilk, you can substitute a 1/3 cup of sour cream or yogurt.
Ugh. Good thing I was holding the sour cream, Captain.
That's convenient. All right, how much is this? 8 ounces. That's nearly there. All right.
1 cup? you say?
Aye.
Or how much? You say?
Well, here's the thing. This is a bit... I'm not going to turn it upside down just in case. But this is a bit thicker than buttermilk. So, we're going to, instead of doing a full cup, I believe it's a cup. Let me double check. Gotta be careful where you throw your ingredients. Sometimes they cover the recipe. All right, buttermilk, half cup. So we're gonna do slightly less.
All right, can do. There's
Spoon.
a spoon right in front of you if you want to just use a
That'll work.
regular spoon.
Okay. So
Oh, I forgot what you last had in here. Here, you just go ahead and I'll take care of this situation.
all right. So we're doing a half cup.
You stand up. I'm trying to get out of your way. This is terrible. The galley's real small. We have to expand once we get back to the folly, all right?
We're on enforced shore leave.
I know.
We have to make do with what we have.
I know.
So what you do is you take about 3/4 the amount of sour cream or yogurt and you mix it with water to thin it out just a bit. We don't need it to thin too much, just enough that we can actually make it mix.
Buttermilk-ish, sorry.
Ish. As I said, it ain't a science, it's more of an art. And I'm sure somewhere Mercy is
Cringing.
screaming.
She's cringing.
Screaming her rage at the universe that we're doing such terrible things in her kitchen.
Somewhere. Who knows where she might be? I couldn't even guess where Mercy might be tonight.
Aren't we glad that the comments don't?
Wait, there you go.
Aren't we glad the comments don't have sound?
How could you, she says.
Somebody lock the galley in case she comes this
I
way.
keep it clean in here. I do. You can't blame me this time. But I don't know what happens if you blame Devlin for anything. We all still get in trouble anyway.
We'll do what we always do.
Same place I'm at every night, trying to take over the world.
No, blame Nessa.
Oh yeah! Yeah. All right, that'll do. That'll do.
All right. So, what else do we have? Buttermilk, egg, vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon.
All right.
Let's see.
What do you think of a teaspoon?
Good question.
Woo! That's very strong. Yeah. Woo. You need the. Never mind. Never mind.
I have to talk to the ship's bartender, Isaac. He always pours it a bit too hard.
Whiskey. Singing about whiskey. So this is what you did all your dry ingredients in here?
Aye, that's all of your dry ingredients.
I'm glad it all fit in this wee little bowl. It almost didn't.
No, I was ready. Now, of course, these things are properly sealed, so
I got you, Captain.
I was going to use the very hygienic way of just biting it open. But
Yeah, no, don't you dare. Not in this galley. Also, I've no one what's got fingernails, so I'll take care of it. No worries. Maybe.
I have a sword. I don't need fingernails.
Well, yeah, but then we only have half a bottle of what is this? Vanilla.
Vanilla.
I mean, Isaac's been pouring it. I'm telling you, mate. There we go. Now, the best part about vanilla is it smells so bleeding good, but don't you dare put that in your mouth. I did it when I was a child. Just don't do it. that was agony beyond compare.
I think we found out in a very special episode that means you have a problem.
All right, well, I have to find myself a platter to cool my cupcakes on, so I'm going to reach up behind your head.
So, all right, now we're going to use... We're going to use the magic mixer again.
Woo!
We don't want to pollute the good cupcakes with the old ones.
Be quiet over there, Isaac. All right, meanwhile...
Back at the ship. All right. So
Look at that. Look at that round one here. The very nice dark chocolate looking cupcake base for my chocolate and peanut butter cupcakes. Ooh, but they're cooling down so that the first thing that happens is I don't put frosting on here and just have it melt everywhere. I've done that before as well. They are really even. I'm very pleased. Mercy likes them. She says they're even and they look really, they smell good. I bet yours, never mind. I don't want to say I bet yours tastes better in a competition.
We wouldn't want to compete.
That would be a bad... Oh no, not ever.
How do we make these bloody things go back in?
Here, let me do it. I'm clever. Well, you probably want to put it in the right side. That would help.
Well, if the left side ain't right, then right's all that's left, right?
Right.
Right.
That's for you. That's also for you. Separately.
Where am I supposed to put this? Don't answer that question. All right. Now.
I have a real good answer for that. The more I drink of this, the more...
The more likely she'll say it. All right, so we now blend the wet ingredients together.
I mean, that's also a fun bit. Just gonna be over here for a minute, smelling me cupcakes. It smells so good. Yummy.
Don't worry, mates. The good ones are coming. Now.
Well, you brought secret weapons.
Now, here's the fun part. Now we gently add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. Slowly add them to the mix. Slowly.
Slowly.
Now, you could just dump it all in, but then you just end up with a big pile of powder in the middle of your bowl. This way it slowly gets added to the wet ingredients.
I'll say this is the way I prefer to do my Christmas cookies. Because at the holidays, we talked about this the last time I made cookies and did some baking, is that I spend the holidays baking with my best friend's family, and we do a big cookie bake, and we do everything by hand. There are no electric mixers allowed, which, you know, we should probably be doing on here. But when we do our actual contemporary / historical recipes, we'll make sure we do them without electronic appliances and maybe without this thing here. But
we're cheating a bit, but one day we will have to do a historical one where we use proper techniques.
Maybe we should do it the week before St. Patrick's Day, Captain. What do you think about that?
What's historical about St. Patrick's Day?
What's historical about it? Doesn't matter, it's Irish. It's fun. Anyway, so the stirring of it with the dry ingredients added much slower than just dumping it in makes your arm last a bit longer than it would if you just try to dump all the dry in with the wet at the same time, which just becomes a sloggy mess and takes forever to actually smooth out. This started smooth and may very well even end smooth. You know,
I'm the captain. Everything ends smooth when I'm involved.
You hope, sir. Most of the time, then.
I think the rum's going to your head.
Talking back, it must be. Oh wait, that's
so hard to
get
good help these days.
That's par for the course, no matter what. Where's my booze? Ha! I was rather startled. Maybe you noticed. I don't think it's fair that you brought secret weapons.
Pirate.
Because it's one thing to bring all natural ingredients.
Aye.
And bring your flour and your sugar and your cocoa and your fake buttermilk. But you brought
Talk to the quartermaster. She brought real
candy. So there's actual truffles over there. What are going to go in the center, I presume?
Oh, no. They go in the center and on top.
Come on! Alright, well, if that wasn't bad enough, what do I spy?
What do you spy? Oh, yes. You can have your ganache. You can have your peanut butter.
Dun 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 dun.
The captain covers brand names.
That's a secret weapon.
It's no secret. I'm telling you right now. We're using it. All right, mates. Now we've got a proper batter going.
See, I'm helping.
All right.
Are you sure you don't want this apron? I've ceased doing anything sloppy. And you're over there with the crazy batter mixer thinger that's gonna... Wait! Do the fun part. Yeah! All the way up. At least most of it will flip off the end there.
That's the hope.
It's a little wire mixer, so it's not the same as those, like, the ones with the flat panels.
All right. Now let me grab it.
Woo!
Thought they'd be bigger.
I got a big one.
Oh.
You can use the one in the ganache.
Nah,
It's full of chocolate.
that's fine.
Already.
All right.
Oh, I might burn it if I'm not careful.
Hey, don't burn your ganache.
I can get you another one of those too if you need it. Would
Alright.
you like to trade me, actually?
What?
You want the regular size?
I'll work with
I'll
it.
trade you because I want that one too. Well, not that one. I want the other one. Never mind.
Here's the other one.
Never mind.
Oh, see, she's not trying to help me. She just wants to steal me tools.
Pirate.
All right. Now, sorry, folks. Forgot you were watching.
Did you?
Now,
Not for a moment.
I'm putting these in. Makes cleaning up a bit easier. And also, you get whole cupcakes out in one piece.
Don't forget to spray them or you'll have nothing but a award-winning hazelnut cupcake with the paper you can't get off it.
Right.
Easy though.
No, Pam.
Wait, I said it. All right.
Oh,
Okay, watch. Now spray the paper.
oh. I was spraying the outside.
I know. Okay. Now your cupcakes will come out to there. You know what I like best? Devlin is a fashionable guy who likes to color coordinate even with his baking. Thank you.
All right, mates. Now, let me make
One
sure.
can't say CAT MCKENNA is not anal retentive.
I don't think anyone's ever said that.
Yeah, I don't either.
All right. Now, we fill them about 2/3 full. Assuming I can get into the cupcake tin at all. It's a bit thick.
Ooh, that's promising though. Having it be super thick like that. Mine weren't that thick. I'm a little suspect of your thick cupcake batter, sir.
You're suspect of my cupcake batter?
If it's so thick it's not coming out the bowl, I'm a little worried about it.
That just means it's chocolatey.
Because you know what my favorite part about a cupcake competition is, right?
What's that?
Choosing the winner.
There is that.
Judging.
Oh, don't worry. I've been judging you since you started this thing.
I'm well aware. Isaac's not helping.
Don't blame Isaac. He did his part.
God, getting me drunk. These are not drunk cupcakes. We could do that sometime.
Drunk cooking with the crew.
No, just drunk cupcakes. Like you make them with Baileys or something. And rum.
I think you're already making them with rum.
I am making it with rum. Yeah, yep. Been judging you since I got you. Yeah. It might have an awful lot of icing. I'm just gonna be real super globbed on here. I'm doing art over here. Art, I say.
She's
Who's
doing
art?
art. I don't know, but he seems very happy about it.
Oh my goodness, these smell really good. I'm the first mate. There's a song over here about the first mate.
Is it about her time on the unemployment line?
Well, I hope not, because I'm not going to emulate that. All right. go. I'm nearly done. I almost have 6 delicious peanut butter chocolate cupcakes here happening. And it's very hot over here on this end of the galley. Just thought you should know it's about 350 degrees.
Good, because that's what I'm going to need from your cupcakes.
Oh, it's real warm. You know what's great though is I'm about to end up with a lot of extra icing.
I'm sure you'll find a proper use for it.
I might just. You concentrate on what you're doing and don't pay any attention to what I'm doing, all right?
I usually don't.
Oh, we'll see.
Aha. I think I've got the technique down. You don't wait till it stops dripping. You start moving before it starts dripping. Aha. There we are.
Here's where I stand and see how long it takes for him to notice me and pay attention for half a second.
You said to ignore you.
Yes, and now I'm here.
Oh.
So how's the icing?
It better be good.
It's real good.
Actually, it quite is.
I ended up with a lot of extra icing. This needs to go on something. I'm not getting rid of that.
Waste
It's
not
very
wonder.
mascarpone though.
Wonder why.
It doesn't. I was maybe expecting it to taste more like a cream cheesy frosting, but it has a different aspect to it. I don't care. It's delicious.
And now a half hour proceeds while she licks the beaters.
Right. Mercy says she'll judge it if we send her half dozen of each. No, one of each, but we should send her half dozen.
Well, better be thorough.
Oh, a KitchenAid mixer. Is her? Yeah, I would love one of those. I don't do enough baking, but I kind of am lately, so I wish I had one. I'd settle for a borrowed one. Right, I'm saving that for later. That just means we're nearly done with mine.
Well, mine are ready to go in, so
Excellent.
nearly.
Well, I got to do my ganache part. And also remember to turn off the very low burner, which isn't something I always remember to do. If it's on real low, I sometimes forget it's on.
I think I'm actually portioning this out very well because I'm nearly out of batter and I'm nearly out of places to put it.
I can't drizzle. This is not pretty. It's going to have some really nice glopped on ganache. I think it'll taste perfect, but it'll look stupid.
No cupcake ever looks stupid. At least they shouldn't last long enough for anyone
Well, they
to
were
wonder.
beautiful a moment ago, and now they're a bit odd. But I mean, I know this is entirely 100% melted chocolate chip. So,
All right.
I mean, there's nothing bad about that.
Now, as I said, 2/3 full because the secret weapon comes out.
Yeah. You've got more!
I have to freeze a dozen of these things so you can get a bloody knife.
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
But yes, you freeze a dozen of these. That way you don't have to worry about them melting too hard. So
Right.
the idea is the ones going in the oven have to last a bit longer. So you want to freeze them a bit.
Right. You don't want them to entirely disintegrate. Then that's, you kind of lost
No.
the point, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, thank goodness for the French who bring in their fancy cookies and candies for the Easter celebration.
Right. I mean, I think the Italians use those for almost every holiday. They're good gifts. They're real yummy.
They must have stolen from the French then.
Yeah.
All right.
You're probably right.
Now the exciting part, watching me unwrap each of these candies and stick them in the batter.
Should I? No.
You realize there's a knife right in front of you, right?
That's why I didn't do it.
Good thinking.
Would you like me to help you unwrap those?
You could if you wish.
I'm nice. Because I'm nice.
Just unwrap the bloody candies.
Because I'm nice.
Because you're nice.
Because I'm nice. I can let you do the art part where you get to choose where you put them. I'll just help you with
Center.
the wrapping bits. You want me to just glob them in?
You can.
Globbed! Wow, that is a really thick batter.
Mm-hmm.
These are really frozen.
It's
so
a very fudgy texture.
I'm very excited about these. Make whipped cream with mine tonight.
Ooh.
I'm not sure that wasn't meant to be naughty, but I can't figure out how, so.
Everything's better with whipped cream. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry.
Right.
Be careful with your knives. Don't ever flail them around without wild abandon. That's a bad fracking plan.
That's a different show.
How many cupcakes did you say you had?
12.
You know how many candies you have?
12.
Yeah, 12.
I think something tells me I just got shorted on that deal. All right.
Lemon frosting. What? Are they vanilla cupcakes or chocolate? Is it chocolate with lemon frosting? Or are they vanilla? That one's really yummy, but it is big to eat it all at once. Purple! Purple cupcakes with lemon frosting.
Purple cupcakes. What flavor is purple?
Purple.
Well done, Isaac. All right.
This is really cute. I'm gonna pitch it, but it's really cute. It's bunny shaped. Oh. It's also really wet right there. Why is it that wet?
All right. Now, you want to cover these over with the remainder of the batter. I didn't read that far ahead, so I did not do that. We'll see how this works.
Oh.
They now go. I don't think I have enough batter left to do it.
Oh, no. All right, well, I mean, you really don't.
No. So, we're going to put this in for about 20 minutes.
They're going to have a real dented spot in the middle, but it's going to be a really delicious dented spot.
Aye.
I'm still fairly concerned that yours are going to win the taste test here.
All right. Now. Oh, wait. There's more.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Aye. So.
I'm just tidying up. Here, let's put this knife somewhere safe. Like, you know, in someone's back.
Now, according to the log here. Ahoy,
Kitty! It's Devlin and I sharing the galley this evening. I don't know how that happened. I was going to make cupcakes. Mine are done. I'd have been done by now. He thinks he's going to make cupcakes better than mine. He might be right.
All right, now.
Tell me when to take that yellow bowl is also up for grab.
Let's try that.
I thought that was the size you might want.
All right, now.
I got you, Captain. I got you. Actually, you know what? It's 10 after 8. I know that's hi, Foxy. I like your Foxy. I'm Foxy. We're all, yeah. So, if you all can give me 5 minutes, I'm gonna wash the dishes so that Devlin can finish his cupcakes. We're just past our halfway point for this evening, so it's a good time to just give it just 1 5-minute break. We'll be right back. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. I wish I had a commercial to play for you that was wildly entertaining. Pretend it's WandaVision. We'll be right back. All right, so we're back. Thank you for sticking around. Cat McKenna here,
Handsome Devlin O'Driscoll.
Captain Devlin, and we're here. We're making cupcakes. We're having a cupcake battle. We're about halfway through. My cupcakes are done. You don't get to see them just yet because I'm going to try to compare them, or we're going to stall for time if we have to, because you know how that is. But meanwhile, what step are we at now, Devlin?
All right. Now I have to make the frosting for my cupcakes.
Whoopsie!
That's easy.
There we go. Crushing it.
All right. So.
I left. Oh. Well, we're glad you're here. So don't leave again. Or leave and come back. Because we like your company, Kitty. It's really good to see you again. I'm drinking delicious grog this evening. Which I've already forgotten what it is. It's Kraken and...
Coco Loco.
Coco Loco. Oh, right. The, Captain Morgan Cannon Blast.
Hi.
Coco Loco.
That's why you think it's...
Loco Nut. It's Loco Nut.
Loco Nut. That's why you thought it was curdling. That's its natural consistency.
It curdled. I
Right.
swear it did. But it was really delicious anyway. This is very strong and I love it. That's all that was?
Aye.
So 2 rums mixed together?
Aye.
I'm really glad I put ice in it. Let's just put it that way, because... Woohoo!
All right.
Tasty.
Now, I have to, before I can start, I need to melt 4 ounces of chocolate.
Wait!
Checking for poisons.
Checking for poisons. Okay. I just washed that. I was going to dry it out, I swear. I'll dry it once these chips are scraped out at the bottom.
Anyway.
Shall I dry it?
Don't worry. As I said, it's an art form, so... Close enough. So.
Trouble all the time. I'm always in trouble. Oh man, I did mine on the stove. Captain's privilege.
Captain's privilege.
Captain's privilege. You use the anachronistic
She does
machines.
learn.
Use the anachronistic machines all you like, Captain. Look, I've dried it.
Well done.
It's got chocolate all up in the inside of it, but it's dry now.
That's all right. Anything in there is going into the next recipe. So
Also, please, I beg of you, use this before you use that.
I can do that.
Thank you. Most appreciated, Captain. I'm going to stand here and drink by this.
All right.
They didn't melt.
No, all I did was make them warm.
They're warm and toasty chocolates. You have to stop it first. That's why I did mine on the stove. Right in that pot there. That I didn't wash for you, so you have to use the anachronistic machine.
I'm well aware.
I washed a lot of dishes in 5 minutes. It was real speedy quick. Thanks for sticking with us through the break. I greatly appreciate it.
I'm not responsible for any damage she does down here. Mercy. This is all on her.
I don't know. I'm about to start blaming Isaac, the bartender.
Nessa.
Do I blame Nessa for Isaac or Isaac for Nessa? What? I gotta put that down.
It's never Isaac's fault. Isaac does a good job.
There's also a random glass of water here, so I'm gonna have some of that now because that is legitimately nothing but rum.
Well done, Isaac. They should mix them together.
I thought it was mixed already, so I was sipping quite large, and I feel bad about that.
I guess Isaac thought it'd be more interested in viewing if you didn't
If
touch
I was
your drink.
pickled, if I was vastly pickled.
Seems to be working so far.
No damage, just are they... Shut up, machine.
Never trust the anachronisms. Alrighty. 30 seconds should be about enough. Which means we're up to about 2.5 minutes. How are we doing? Ahoy, Chappie.
Oh, hi, Chappie. It's good to see you, mate. What's that? It's a 21-sided die, of course. I've got mine over here. Over there. Over there. I love that you can't make it shut up.
I can't make anyone else shut up either.
I know.
I'm used to it.
My dice go to 21, therefore I'm better.
Is that how it works?
Yes! That's That's how it works. Also, I'm loving this fancy apron. It's real warm. Since I haven't helped you with anything since you started baking, I'm taking it off. If you'd like it, you can have it, but it's fancy and pretty, but I'm not wiping on myself right now. So.
All right.
Ooh, it's warm. It is not made of any natural fiber in the entire world. Ooh, I feel better now, though.
All right.
So, Chappie, to catch you up real quick, Devlin crashed my cooking with the crew party, and he brought his own cupcakes. So we're now having a competition between my chocolate peanut butter cupcakes, chocolate peanut butter cupcakes, and his very special Nutella Ferrero Rocher hazelnut cheater cupcakes. Mine are cheater cupcakes because it was all pre-packaged and pre-portioned. His are cheater because he brought all the ringer ingredients to beat mine.
What?
Right
Just
away.
because I'm using French ingredients don't make it cheating.
No, it's cheating because it's all good. It's better than mine. That's why it's cheating. Thank you for using that first. I appreciate you.
Alright. Now if I just get it open without covering yourself in it.
Alright, we've reached the portion of the evening where I have had too much rum in my glass and I'm going to start gyrating, apparently. Good tunes on our tunage. I don't hope you can hear it because we'll
as
get
long as
nailed.
we're giving the full recipes to people, why don't you tell them how many rum sharks in you are?
I'm about 3.5, maybe 4. Rock and Doc, woo! I've got the madness. My madness is all based in cupcakes and this cupcake competition that I'm in with Devlin right now, and the fact that I have an entire mug of rum that I thought was a mixed drink and is not. It's just rum plus rum. So I've got good tunes on and I've got the madness indeed.
But Isaac's a pretty good bartender for us, but I must say the Scottish make the best bartenders.
I think mage hands make the best bartenders.
This is true.
Apparently, wait, we're going to do, watch this. Ready? First off, I'm going to do this thing because we have 2 of us here, so I can... Oh, all right. Check out Rock and Doc. They last played music, and we'll be playing music tonight. After we're done at 9 p.m., Rock and Doc will be live doing a great music stream, and tonight the mage hand will be appearing as one.
What?
And it sounds like
Really?
Lady Erica's going to be singing for us this evening.
Ooh.
Because of some success that they've had on their channel and their wonderful audience. What happened to make this happen, Doc? Tell us in the chat. Yes, rum plus rum. It's Kraken plus Cannon Blast Coco Loco Nut. Keep calling it Coco Loco now. It's all I'm ever going to call it. Coco Loco is different, but good.
Where did the salt wander off to?
It's right here.
Uh-huh.
There you are, Devlin. Did you use the baking powder and I missed it?
No, no. Yes, I did, in the cupcakes.
I hope so. All
Not
right,
so
good.
much.
It's really blatant. It's just baking powder. Oh no! Kadajo, ahoy! Welcome. I'm having a competition with Devlin for best cupcakes. We're nearly both there. Do you need the sticky hand is in the drawer?
No, I'm gonna. Oh,
You just turned it up.
I see that.
Okay.
Timer.
So anyway, we're having a competition. We're doing the cupcakes versus cupcakes. So we got chocolate peanut butter versus chocolate hazelnut, and I'm pretty sure I'm destined to lose because he brought the Nutella and Ferrero Rocher.
Easy for you to say.
That's what I said.
It's all that Frenchy talk. You can't trust it. All right.
Well, you know.
Half a teaspoon of vanilla.
I know we have vanilla.
Aye,
You used that earlier as well, yeah?
I did.
So I feel like I should have put some in mine as well. Did you have a little extra?
A little extra.
A wee little bit.
Save that for the
Just don't drink it.
Save it for the captains later. Here, start your drink with it.
Ooh, yeah, thanks.
All right. Aha.
That was really a good idea.
Thank you.
Yes, but for who? I'm going to drink the rest of this right now if it's for me. And if it's not, I'm going to hand it over to Devlin to make him drink it. So I did see the rum shark. I see 4 rum sharks, but I don't see who you'd like to direct that rum shark to. Do remember, if you spend your channel points here on the Pirates of Fortune Folly channel, you can send a rum shark to someone and make them chug a drink. Because likely we're drinking on stream, so. You redeemed Hydrate and Shimmy. What did I miss? No, I didn't do either of those. So hold on. Let's do an important thing. Let's start with Hydrate. Go to Shimmy and then hit up Rum Shark. But I still don't know who Chappie would like his Rum Shark for. So here's my Hydrate. Thank you. Thank you, Mercy. You're clever. I was going to hand you this when I was done, but I should probably drink the whole thing, don't you think?
I think you probably should.
It's only this much. We're
That's probably about half as much as she needs.
All right, there's that. Cheers.
Cheers.
After the fact is count. And who did I miss the Shimmy? Who is the Shimmy? Cat is the target to lock in the 4th rum shark, as I expected. Who was Mercy's Shimmy for? Because I should have been here babysitting, and it's me because it should be me. Oh, move! Get away!
Yeah. I'll wait out here.
Can you see enough of me to do a good shimmy? All right, here you go. Mercy, this is for you. Wait a minute. We know Kat's not all about the front. She's all about the booty. So shimmy in the booty. Stop it! There's your shimmy, mate. I mean, we tried to make it worth our channel points. We really do. And now I'm going to drink most of the rest of this. I will give a good chug for you. My dear, you're welcome, Captain.
Thank you, mate.
I'm sure this will be very helpful for him to have a very 4 rum shark cat in the kitchen. That is just rum. 4 rum shark cat in the kitchen with the lights out. Is that what you were talking about?
What sort of show are we doing here?
That's what I wanted to know. What are you doing in the galley with the lights out anyway? Add the rum to the cupcake. Oof. I am not a lightweight. I just took a really I like swallowed it down the wrong tube. And then it burnt because it was down the wrong side. Just watch out for any found weapons. I had reached the dancing portion of the evening. I wish that I'd paid attention to the chat when I was dancing earlier. I would have caught your shimmy, but I got you another then, right? Holy maroli! Whew.
Right.
There's been some good tunes on over here. Kitty Rin comes to us from Scoundrels Inn, so she knows all the good pirate songs. But we've had Misbehaving Maidens and Serena on here all night long! All night long! Almost always. So what are you doing? Because I've been talking over everything you've been doing in the kitchen since you started doing it. Look, I'll even move these clean bowls away so you can kind of see. Oh, that was full of water.
Don't worry, I'm sure the water will dry.
Well, you know.
All right, Nate. So what you missed is I had to. Let's see. I had to put in a 3rd cup of Nutella. As we've run out of cup measuring things, I kind of guesstimated it.
Wait!
Oh, that would have been useful.
Here. You can make sure you're close.
Yep, that looks close.
You could add extra.
I did. All right, so let's see. The cup of powdered sugar.
Oh! Does that mean they're done?
I think that they must be.
Oh! It's just in time.
Oh, aye, they're perfect. Now,
did you put the ones on top already, or did those float out of the middle?
Because they floated.
Wait, we're going to be able to eat the other ones. I told you, be careful because you can't grab it.
I got it. Now,
they're supposed to have a topping of the truffle goes on top. There's another one of those if you want to hold it.
Couldn't
so
hurt.
the truffle's supposed to go on top, but they already are because they kind of floated on top of each
But
cupcake.
they look lovely.
Are you going to frost it and then put yet one more?
I could, couldn't I?
Or we could eat them ourselves. Let's be real about that. We could eat.
They will not be wasted in any case. Now, just for safety's sake, I always take the recipe.
Ah!
Stop that.
The lockbox has been opened, the raid commences, and we've been raided by Flintlock and her group, and we were just talking about how the Misbehaving Maidens have been playing all night on my mix over here. It's been Serena and Misbehaving Maidens. Welcome, raiders! I am very pleased to have you here. This may be the Pirates of Fortune's Folly's first raid, so welcome. We're glad to have you. Captain Devlin and I, Cat McKenna, first mate of the Fortune's Folly, are having a cupcake off this evening. And it is well and truly rum-fueled. That's what I'm saying. I have chocolate with chocolate, peanut butter, frosted cupcakes. And Devlin is in the middle of making Ferrero Rocher Nutella hazelnut cupcakes. And they're so good. I'm very excited to try it. It smells delicious in here. He just pulled the hazelnut cupcakes out of the oven. So our piracy this night is all done in Mercy Grimm's galley. Mercy's been here all night in the chat. She's our actual cook. First mate and captain have been too long on enforced shore leave during this pandemic, this pandemia, and here we go, pandemia. And so we are here trying to make some tasty foods. And I'm sorry we made you very hungry. We're very glad you're here, and hopefully you'll make some cupcakes of your own to help with your hunger. And Kitty, you're probably right. Hazelnut beats peanuts. I do love peanut butter. But again, as I said, the best part about this contest is going to be judging the winner, because we get to eat the cupcakes. And I am 3 sheets to the wind because I received a mixed drink at the top of the broadcast, which was not a mixed drink at all. It was rum mixed with rum.
That's mixed.
It is, technically. And it's delicious. And I've been very happy with it. You're making frosting. And we're back at frosting. And now I hush my mouth while you finish up the frosting. Because I've just been... I can see the people while you're doing the work, you see.
Oh, no. I think the people would much rather hear how well the rum's working than boringly how I'm doing with this.
I could have beat you tonight. I could have. Kitty taught me just now how I could have beaten you tonight. But I can't. Because I don't have bananas.
Oh.
If I could have topped each one of these chocolate peanut butter cupcakes with a wee slice of banana, I could have beaten you. Yours aren't even done, and I'm sure I haven't beaten you because Kitty Rin is right, and hazelnut beats peanuts. All right, yay! This is the best part.
I was going to use the thing over there, but unfortunately, it's been eaten and thrown in the sink.
Ain't there another clean one I made for you? Where'd the other one go? I'm going to sleuth out a spatula. Oh, wait, look. I had one for you. All you had to do was interrupt me and ask.
After this many rum sharks, there's no interrupting.
Panda banana. Peanut butter will always be hazelnut. So we've got a real thing going on. We are going to have to mail cupcakes to people. It's the only way we're going to be sure.
Wait. Who said that peanut butter beats hazelnut?
Mercy did. She'd be feeding you from now on. So if I lose, maybe you only get peanut butter from now on. Maybe.
I was going to say, how many rum sharks is she?
Don't know. But she's
Clearly
making...
she ain't talking sense.
Mercy's at home right now. Our cook, the cook of the Fortune's Folly, is at home right now, also making purple cupcakes with lemon frosting. I want to see pictures in the Discord as soon as they're done, my dear.
I still want to know what flavor purple is.
Purple?
I've heard orange. I've never heard of purple.
You could take some rum and reduce it to make a drizzle for your cupcakes.
Ooh.
All right. What kind of rum would you take to reduce it down and put on either a hazelnut or a peanut butter chocolate cupcake?
Spiced, duh.
That's really just the spice, though? You wouldn't have anything special or any...
Well, if you have, like, a particular flavor you like.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if there's anyone out there who has a specific idea for a specific rum that would go well with either the hazelnut chocolate or the peanut butter chocolate cupcake, which we would to reduce it and make a glazy drizzle thing. I made the ganache for mine. It just happened to be just melted chocolate chips and a wee bit of water. But Unfortunately, I left it on the stove just long enough that it started going past liquid phase. So they're a bit splotchy, my cupcakes, but they do smell delicious. So don't ask me chappy sticks with a scotch. Well, it was a nice idea, but I don't have a way to back that up.
Actually, it's not wrong. If you put scotch, would probably go very well with the hazelnuts. I'm not sure so much with the peanut butter.
Which means you win again.
But no, if you're mixing chocolate, I'd say a nice vanilla rum would probably go well.
I'm gonna find something to put this in because if not, I'm gonna start eating cream cheese by the fingerful.
Right, find a place for this half a butter too.
Oh, I will. Thanks. Here, take one step to your left. Thank you, Captain.
I'll take 2.
Good.
Now, as you can see, it's getting nice and thick. This is going to be lovely on top of the cupcakes. Just trying to get those last little bits of dry stuff up the side. As I said, since I didn't have a spatula, I couldn't move it all down.
But you did. You just didn't ask. I had it for you. I watched it during the break.
Let me see if I can scrape some of it down now that I have it.
All right. Cold things for the Frigidaire.
All right, put it in the cold box with the ice.
Hey, if we didn't mention it before, we're super happy to have Flintlocks Raiders here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, mates. We're glad to have you.
And of course, our regulars, whom we love so very much. Saturday night, we don't always do something, but for the next couple of weeks, we got something going on every Saturday night that's different. Monday night, we've got Sunset
It's pretty
Ramen.
different already.
It's pretty different. You weren't even supposed to be here today. So every Monday night, we have Sunset Ramen, which is the crew getting together to chat about whatever. It gets weird. Come on over Monday nights, 6 to 8. We have a good time. And then Friday nights, we do social gaming, Jackbox, or Cards Against Piracy. Also ridiculously fun and naughty. We're PG-13-ish all the time because we be pirates, so that's how it goes.
If you're bringing your children to this broadcast, it's your fault because we didn't raise them.
I mean, if they understand the jokes. Otherwise, if they're young enough, don't worry about it. And then Saturday night, we've got cooking with the crew like this. We got some crafting with the crew. Mercy's done some painting. I built a waistcoat on the stream. We've got the Cards Against Piracy. We built it ourselves. Come drop by on a Friday night, and if you're in the chat and say, hey, you guys need to play Cards Against Piracy, we'll pull it up for you. But we made our own cards that relate back to the Pirates of Fortune's Folly and piracy in general and silly, naughty, fun things. We built it ourselves, and we're trying to expand the deck. So if you're in our Discord at all, you can suggest black cards or white cards for our Cards Against Piracy games on Friday night. See your card come up on screen and embarrass the entire crew. It's going to be grand. The answer is, as Chappie says, always Irza the Murder Hobo, which stems from our previous Friday night Gaming on the Deck game. We did a D&D game, and Mercy played. I bet you were a dwarf, yeah? A dwarven shapeshifter. Druid. No, whatever. The one that with an animal companion that changes shapes. Yeah, it was a druid. I was right. All right. So good. I remembered. I loved Irza. She was a bit of a murder hobo. She liked to kill things. It was great.
You think druid? She's going to go she's into living things. She's going to help the plants and the animals. No, she just killed everything.
Yeah. Well, she turned into a velociraptor and then killed everything. It was grand. So if we ever do another D&D again, you should definitely come by. Check
In
that
her
out.
defense, she killed everything before she became a velociraptor as well.
Yeah, just well. She had good weapons as well as velociraptor teeth. You know how it is. All right, how are things over here?
All right. I believe they...
That's really good.
Wonder where that fingerprint came from.
Oh my god, that's good.
Now,
God, that's good. I give up.
All right, I'm going to ice mine if you want to show them yours while I'm doing that.
All right.
What do you think?
I dripped some on the counter.
What do you think, mate? Should I put another Ferrero Rocher on top, or should we just let those fall off the ship?
Once that covers the other one, the cupcake doesn't know it's there, so put another one on it. Because that's really good.
All right.
You know what we should be doing?
What should we be doing?
Especially, I think, with yours.
What?
because you brought an actual recipe with actual ingredients.
Aye.
We're gonna post it in the hazelnut cupcake recipe. We'll post it in the Discord for you, because I'm pretty sure, even without the legitimate trial, that he's gonna cream me and blow me out of the water, as they say. Meanwhile, what's the song about Calico Jack?
Apparently.
Alright, so peanut butter chocolate cupcakes. They have a little ganache on top. I couldn't drizzle it, so I kind of splorched it on. There they are. They're lovely. Lovely. But they are what they are. They're a bit pre-packaged. As far as my ingredients came to me pre-distributed. I mixed it all together tonight. The peanut butter tastes even better after the hazelnut. I imagine it would work both ways, though. As soon as I eat one of these, that's going to taste better than anything. Do you need a little...
Thing.
I'm going to make it so. I'm going to make it so, Captain.
I'm cheating again a bit, because I'm supposed to let these cool and I'm supposed to let this chill. But I don't think we have time for that.
Oh, look! A plastic knife you can use to spread with.
No, I think I'm okay with this.
Is this my sugar thingy?
It was. Not the sugar thing. It got out of the drawer.
Oh. Never mind.
But now, I must warn you. This recipe came with a disclaimer. If you have children, or a husband with a sweet tooth, or a wife with a sweet tooth, you might want to get extra ingredients. The Ferrero Rochers, like most French, will run away at the first sign of danger. If you're not willing to guard the refrigerator while it's all chilling, you may have a few less. So always make extra if you're expecting an invasion. Like Flintlock and Hergelot.
Or just me being in the kitchen with you. I have an important question.
Aye.
Would you like help opening that second thingamabobber and starting to unwrap so you can put them down on there?
Aye.
That's only my first question. I have a second follow-up question, but
no,
I'm not
you can't eat them all before we present them.
It's not what I was going to ask you, actually, but...
Now give her a minute while she wakes up a new question.
It was related. My second question is important. How many cupcakes did you say there were there, Captain?
12, why?
12, you say?
Aye.
Okay, good.
So there should be 12 Ferrero Rocher. Why do you ask?
No reason. How many were in here?
There better be 12.
13, I hope. You want me to do this now, or are you going to spread them?
Do what now?
Would you like me to place this on top now, or are you going to make it pretty?
I thought I'd make it pretty first.
Alright, so I'm going to make you a little tray of these.
Not in the sink.
That would have gone right down the hole in the sink if I had no guard for it. Alright, so see this pretty Easter cup? I'm going to put them in here.
Good place for
Safely in the cup. Safely in the cup and out of the drain. That was really yummy. I highly suggest also getting extra Ferrero Rochers if you're going to make this recipe, which we'll post in the Discord. Because they're really good. And I couldn't help myself. Also, the Easter ones with the rabbit and the egg come with 13 truffles, so just enough to give to any invaders in your kitchen or any drunk first mates who really need chocolate just now. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Quite well.
Do you have like a lot of extra frosting as well?
I think I do.
Alright, put it with my peanut butter one. Maybe we'll mix them together later and we'll see what happens. I'm sure there's got to be something else we can put frosting on.
All right.
Oop, let's not put that in a... I'm really close to putting another one of these in my mouth. Get them in here and get away.
This is why there's a warning with this recipe.
I'm realizing now why. Like really, really, really yummy. I am mollified.
That's French for her mouth's full.
You're doing a really nice job over there, actually.
Thank you.
That one looks all like ice cream. It's all swirly and.
I don't have time. I don't think I have the time or the ability to do roses. So
So you did yours right in the pan, and I put mine on a plate first, and then they all smushed together.
No, I know these need a bit longer to set, so I'm doing the icing in the pan just to make sure I get them all done in time.
Ferrero Rocher, if you squint and cross your eyes, it looks like ferocious. We have some very ferocious cupcakes over here. They're so ferocious, they're going to take over the peanut butter chocolate cupcakes from Dinnerly and just bury them in the ground. Just completely annihilate them.
All right.
The Slizzard Lizard Wizard wanted to eat humans with the raptor or something equally ridiculous. Well, he hit on her. We had a lizard folk barbarian wizard with us, and he tried to hit on Irza the dwarf every time she turned into a velociraptor. Well, we don't talk about that. I mean, never, ever. Sorry. I'm just gonna take this drink that I was given at 7:04, and it is now 8:47, and I'm way 3 sheets in the wind.
I think I may have made one small tactical error.
Besides the fact that you didn't have any tops on your cupcakes?
Other than that.
What's that? You can't get them out.
I'm not quite sure how to get them out of the pan
Yeah,
now.
that's why I put them on the tray. Hold on. Finish them first.
They are finished.
No, they're not.
Oh yes.
This is the best part.
Let's
Bring
put
it
more
over
on
here.
Let's put more on top so that. That's too close.
That's okay. I'll hold it, or we'll angle the camera. You put that down right here where it stands up, and we'll get it to the people. Look at that. Look at those.
Keep an eye on her. I think she's just trying to run off with the cupcakes.
Maybe my own. They're the only ones I have access to now. Because those are on camera. Comes around. Give me the punch ladle, I'll fathom the bowl. I'll fathom the bowl, I'll fathom the bowl. Give me the punch ladle, I'll fathom the bowl.
Unless you're one of those people that has a very large mouth. When you're actually eating these, you might have to eat the Ferrero Rocher before you try and eat the cupcake, because I'm not sure anyone's mouth can quite fit all of that in one bite.
That's really yummy looking though. Alright, shall I get you a platter or a plate or something for them?
Alright, I'll get another knife and see if I can get these out.
I mean, you can. It'll take a bit of effort, but we'll rescue them, don't worry. I have no idea where to put these. Oh, wait! I have a really cute idea, actually. They might all fit in here. This might be the first thing I've used this for.
Nice. Oh, my.
I mean, it's glittery, so...
Hey, fancy.
It's mouse beard style. They might fit in here, and they're tall enough that I can just cover them over when we put it in the... It's like chopsticks! You're clever, Devlin!
Right. If you want to take these into the tray...
I will. And then we'll show how nice they look in the tray, unless I move the tray and it just dumps them out. But anyway, you can see how cute that is. This would have been a really nice Valentine's Day one, because this looks like a treat. It's all red and... Strike the bell, second man. I forgot the Not Dirty Song version of this. This is the actual Not Dirty version of this. Misbehaving Maidens did the dirty version of Strike the Bell, and I didn't know there was a real version of Strike the Bell, and so I taught the dirty version, to my mate Molly O'Shea at the New Jersey Renaissance Fair. We became very close friends.
How close? Never mind. It's PG-13.
Very close. I'm reading the chat again. Hush now. Puts cupcakes in Pirate's chest and buries it. I might do that with these, actually. We could bury them. But then we'd have to tell Kitty Rin and Kirsten's dad and Mercy and everybody and Kadajo. We'd have to tell them all where it is. It's different from other...
Because that's how buried treasure works.
It's different from other buried treasure. It's shareable buried treasure. Look how cute this looks. It's so good.
Right.
You mean you don't all have the ability to unhinge your jaw like a snake specifically to eat cupcakes in one bite? Mercy's got the right idea. We have to learn some new tricks. We have to learn some new tricks real fast.
Preferably before these melt.
Kadajo says he could if he could go into cupcake mode. Also, Stream Elements is reminding us, it's not us, but it's Stream Elements, which is an automatic thing that Nessa set up for us, and we're grateful. But it will remind you that the new merch is here, and by new merch it means the dang blankets.
Wait.
Because I bought a blanket on Monday night, and I'm very excited. It might even arrive soon.
Isn't the new Zodiac merchandise coming out?
Yes, I don't think it's ready yet, but the new Pirate Horoscope merchandise. We have 2 up so far. The Trident and the Parrot, I think, are up.
Right. Remember, there is the classical Zodiac, and there's also the Pirate Zodiac. And each month we're releasing a new Pirate Zodiac sign.
You know why I took these over here, right?
I believe the cannon is up next.
Do you, Devlin?
So
Do you know?
so they can't see when we attack them?
No, look, how many cupcakes are left?
2.
That's right. How many pirates are in the kitchen?
2.
That's right.
Oh, we have to taste test them, don't we?
Aye, we do. So, you got to pick your peanut butter.
I'll try this one.
I think this one looks perfect.
Oh,
so
it is.
I'm in for that one.
It was too pretty, I couldn't touch it.
But I've only got 4 left and you got, like, 10.
Captain.
I'm going to put these in here in the pretty tray, because I can. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to try these suckers. I said suckers!
Well, it's only fair to our mates here that they get a full report on these here cupcakes.
Otherwise we didn't do the competition right.
Right.
If there's no winner.
Well, we can't have them all over to taste test them, so we'll have to taste them for you.
They'll have to trust us.
This is a service that we offer. All right.
You know what else I have, though?
What else do you have? Rum?
I have a bowl full of the peanut butter frosting still. If you want to stick your finger in there and make up for the fact that I stuck my finger directly in the hazelnut one.
I'm okay with it.
It's really good. Anyhow.
Luckily, we haven't invented germs yet, and the cooking killed most of them.
Good thing you're in my bubble.
I thought it was in the galley.
Well, you know.
Anyway.
Do we start with the peanut butter ones because they finished first?
Aye.
All right. Cat's chocolate peanut butter, sponsored by Dinnerly. Cupcakes.
I gotta take the paper off before you do.
Aye, we do. Mine already. I don't know. Yours are so good.
Oh.
Yeah, they're a little sloppy, so watch yourself. See, I told you could have the apron if you needed it.
Good things can be sloppy.
Right. I didn't do it right. You're supposed to take the bottom off and put it on the top like a sandwich. If you never thought of doing this with a cupcake, I highly recommend it. You rip the bottom off and just dunk it on the top and make a sandwich.
What's the sandwich inside? The
or you unhinge your jaw, as Mercy suggested.
I like the idea.
All right. For all that I've been worried, these are really good.
Only one thing missing.
Oh, my peanuts! I forgot to put the peanuts on the top. I'll do that for the other 4, but it's still really good without them. And, peanut allergies will still be annihilated by the peanut butter. I made a mess.
It's a bit wasteful.
I've never messed up my rug that way.
Do you need a napkin?
It's a little beyond a napkin. It's fine. Actually, no, I would like one. Thank you. I'm still eating. I'm gonna be mad tomorrow when I don't have any of that rum in me anymore, and I come back and go, "Why did I step in something yucky on my floor?"
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure somewhere about dawn, Mercy will be standing over your hammock with a few questions.
And a mop.
And a mop. You better hope it's just a mop.
All right, Devlin.
All right.
Devlin.
What?
These are really good.
They are, but we have to describe it for our friends here because they don't know what we're tasting. Now.
These are really good.
They are.
You better worry.
They are quite good. The peanut butter icing is really set off by that chocolate ganache over top.
I agree. I think it wouldn't have been the same without the chocolate chip ganache melt on top. It's also got chocolate chips in the actual cupcake.
I could actually taste that as I was eating it because I'm like, oh, there's a nice little bit of texture. Oh, there's a burst of chocolate.
A wee bit of just chocolate chips in the actual cupcake, which I'm not sure is going to compete with the fact that you have an entire Ferrero Rocher truffle in the middle of yours.
Well.
But really, that's quality, and I just finished mine. So.
All right. Now. All right. Let's see what.
We got to read it out loud.
Mercy says, "Oh, definitely not a fun surprise to step in." She's gonna be standing over you.
I mostly got it, but I might need to launder my fox rug. See, Kitty Rin, we're both foxy all over the place. I may be Cat and you may be Kitty, but we are foxy all over. Also, that got all up on, so I'm gonna need to. There we go. Okay.
All right. Now, are you prepared?
I don't know. I might be really full. Could I have another? Because they're so. I might have been eating components all along, and now I'm really full. I'm ready though, because I need to taste it all together, and you're gonna eat that one because it's melting all over the place.
You'll get the nice, pretty one.
Hold on. I'm gonna cleanse my palate by drinking legitimately the last of this rum and rum drink. How are we doing, by the way? 3 minutes. Oh, good. This is perfect. Oh, you're done. You can't toast on an empty glass. Actually, you can't toast on an empty glass.
Wait, where did we? Oh, no.
Here you go.
We're good. We're good. Here we are.
Oh, you found it. All right. Don't drink that yet.
I'm not.
We'll need it in a minute.
All right.
But I'm gonna drink mine. Not all of it, but
because she's got plenty.
This was more than 3/4 of the way full of nothing but straight rum.
How was it?
Really good. I'm going to finish it as we close it.
Isaac, good work.
I never met as Isaac before today. But...
All right, mates. As they say, the great ones play through the pain, so she's going to power through and try to get one more cupcake.
Here we go.
Are you ready, Kat?
I am ready.
Are you ready, mates?
I really want this.
Show it to the camera.
Mine's perfect, so I'm going to show mine to the camera. There's the Ferrero Rocher truffle on the top and perfect hazelnut Nutella frosting. Excuse me, I burped. And there's a delicious cupcake. Also hazelnut. No, just chocolate.
No,
just cocoa. And I say just because I'm trying to make it seem like mine's going to win, but... First thing you got to do, you got to make room to do that like sandwich technique. You gotta bite the truffle off. I mean, really. I told you. That's why I was so glad. If you go out now to buy your Ferrero Rochers,
now available in fun packs for Easter.
They are 13 packs, baker's dozen.
Wait,
So
Where'd the extra candy go?
I don't know. So you're making 12. There's extra candy just for you. I have now had 4. All right. Cupcake strategy. Oh no, it's really dense.
Oh, there's something in the middle, remember?
I forgot. Oh my gosh. I have to eat way over the sink. And you don't eat over the floor, whatever you do. I lost frosting. Okay, here we go.
Do not break this into a sandwich.
Oh my God!
It loses such structural integrity.
Devlin.
Mm-hmm.
Devlin.
Mm-hmm.
It's a draw. Do you know why?
Why?
Can you possibly conjecture why?
I'm looking at this counter. I have no idea.
Devlin's actual cocoa cupcake is somehow wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's very dense. It's falling apart everywhere. The chocolate in my cupcake is better, but the frosting on your cupcake is wildly better.
Mm-hmm.
And I've lost.
As I said, mates, you might want to let the cupcakes cool a bit more and set your icing in the fridge for a bit. Mercy, I promise we'll be cleaning this up.
Oh, you better believe it. Kirsten's dad, they're so yummy. Kitty, we'll have to have a fox off someday, because I could probably beat you on that. Meanwhile, it's 9:02. We're stuffing our mouths and hands with cupcakes. Hey, are you clean?
Ish.
Wait. Devlin, are you decent?
As far as I can tell, I have pants on.
All right, mates. I really would like to finish the stream. I'd like to be the one to finish the stream, but I have to get this off my hand. Your frosting is awesome. The frosting on the hazelnut cupcakes is the winner. Something happened. Your cupcake is really dense.
That might be why. Perhaps I need to thin out my buttermilk a bit more.
Maybe it was the buttermilk. We did have a problem in that we could not procure buttermilk, so we made our own. But you know what? It doesn't taste bad.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't taste like, hey, you put something weird in here. You put sour cream in here. Ew.
No, let me tell him. It's not. It doesn't taste funny. It doesn't. Sorry, trying to duck around. It doesn't. It's not undercooked. The cupcakes are perfect. They're just a bit thick.
Yeah.
Which is good with a Ferrero Rocher in the middle of it, but do expect that if you don't let them set a bit longer, they might be a bit messy.
I'm gonna come in here. Just you wait. At midnight or 1 a.m., you're gonna find Cat in the galley, licking the frosting off of the hazelnut one, because that's really good.
I think
That's unbelievably good frosting on the hazelnut. But I think, wait a minute, how dirty are your hands? As bad as mine?
No,
Yes, they are.
I'm close
Shake my hand. We did. It's a tie. It's a tie because my cupcake is so much better than yours. But your frosting is so much better than mine.
And now I need the napkins.
Now I need one too. Mates, we're so glad you joined us. Thank you for those of you who stuck around. From Rating, from Flintlock, we love you, Flinty. Thank you so much to our mates who are here.
Thank you, Mercy, for putting up with us
every
in the kitchen.
week. Thank you so much. We had the best time, and it's not just because I'm fueled with double rums. But this has been Cooking with the Crew. Hold on. I forget I made special, fun screens and things. So Here we are. Thank you so much. What happened?
I have no
My
idea.
Discord came to the front of things. I crashed.
What?